Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am Abe with MysticGenMara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho. And tonight, whenever you happen to be seeing this, I would like to offer the elemental energy reading for fire for December and relationships. Fire covers the zodiac signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if you're Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, this one is going to be right up your alley. And if you're interested as to why I read for the elements, there's a video linked in the description down below. And there's also a link to a birth chart. It's not sponsored or anything like that, but it's a really good resource if you're looking to understand a little bit more about your zodiac and how that readily accurately fits into your life in a lot of ways. So with that, we'll get started. I read intuitively, so the messages that come through are from source through me to you. With the chakra deck, I will read about the card because this is a rather in-depth deck, so I don't want to miss out on anything for anybody. We read for the singles first, then we look for those who are either fire in a relationship or they're in a relationship with a fire sign. So we'll get started with our fire singles for the month of December of 2024. And as intuitive messages are timeless, if you happen to see this outside of December of 2024, there is still information you might glean from it that would be beneficial. So your chakra energy, where your chakra focus is number 24, balance. What I'm hearing with this one is finding that point of stillness inside fire singles. You might be looking for a partner, or you might just be getting out of a situation. What they're saying is for you to be able to be open to the next level of a relationship, you have to understand who's walking into it, not the other person, you. And so what I'm getting from this one before we look at the book is it's really a good time for you to do some inner work, some self-reflection. And this card is with the heart chakra. The heart chakra balances the upper chakras, the more spiritual chakras, with the more physical chakras. So it's saying that don't be so focused on one or the other aspect of your life. Work versus home, spiritual versus physical. Find a way to incorporate all of that into a fully functioning whole. No one's going to be perfect. Do not ever think that that's possible. But it's a good time this month, fire singles, to look more into that inner world and find that balance point and then move forward. Once you find that balance, the relationship, if you're looking for one, is going to fall into place, is what I'm hearing. But if you're happy being where you're at, you're just readdressing a balance, then you're going to be in a much better state overall anyway. So let's see what the book has to say. We have the fourth chakra, the heart chakra, and the card is Hanuman. And Hanuman has a human body and a monkey's face. You can see his face there, maybe. He's in one of India's two greatest epics, the Ramayana. With immeasurable strength and will, he helped reunite the divine lovers Ram and Sita after she had been stolen away. In this image, Hanuman sits on a large rock out a seashore while waves break behind him. Revered as a symbol of selfless service, he represents loyalty, undying devotion, transcending concerns about one's self and needs. In the words of the Western Guru Ram Dass, he is the central attitude of how can I help? But you can't help if you don't know who you are, and that's where finding that balance is a good call. So, keywords, we have finding inspiration, inward and outward balance, wisdom beyond logic, the importance of paying attention to your priorities, the truth of what you are feeling. So, fire singles, this is really a good time for you to check in on yourself. Where are you at? Your heart chakra is the focused energy this month, and that's saying that there's balance. There could be a little bit of romance coming in too, but it's one of those things where to understand the other person, it's best to understand yourself. When you come to a point where you can understand self better, that immediate, it's almost like a release and a relief, like a weight off your shoulders. And then they're saying with that, that's where you're getting into understanding how to help others. In some cases actually helps you understand yourself. So when you hear someone's story of their life, you're working at a soup kitchen or you're volunteering at the pet animal shelter, whatever it is, there's a lot of things in those actions where you're outside, you're doing things outside without compensation, so to speak. You're getting a reflection back to yourself, and it seems weird, but doing those still quiet things like walking dogs for the animal shelter, helping out at the soup kitchen, even if you're only in the kitchen cooking, you're not actually out on the floor serving, you can gain so much from doing things like that. And they're saying when you find that balance within and without, you realize what's really important to you, and that's the energy that's coming forward. Is finding the things that are important is finding balance, knowing that you don't have to work to live. You are you are supposed to work to live. Sorry, I got that backwards. You're not living so that you can go to work every day and work 60 plus hours. You're going to work because you want to enjoy life. And, in the current world we live in, the job helps pay for the things you want to do. So you have to find that balance where I have to put limits on my job and my work environment so that I can have this thing of life where I can actually go out and meet people or start that business on my own, or however it works. But finding that balance within is going to reflect without. And sometimes getting outside of yourself, and that's where the volunteering comes in, can actually help you understand more of what's going on inside. Your tarot is the Emperor, number 4 in the Major Arcana, so these are big life lessons. With Archangel Michael, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. When you start to find that balance, when you step into that role, Archangel Michael can actually help, because he carries a very vibrant sword. He can help you cut away the stuff that's no longer working or no longer serving. He also helps you be honest with yourself. Michael likes to take out obstacles, and he does it in kind of vibrant ways most of the time. It's something that you catch like, whoa, that must have been, it's very subtle. Michael doesn't work in subtleties. And when you have the Emperor, you're working with that divine masculine energy as well, so coming in saying, there's an issue, let's figure it out. And you're going to do so by using logic and reason. This is not a strong point for emotions, even though we're working with heart energy. That's not where we're headed with this vibe, is what I'm getting. Your second one is the King of Air, brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. There's a lot of things about balance for you. You're working with heart energy, and heart chakra is all about balance. So when we look at these two cards and we're looking at balance, what it's saying is something is out of balance, and it may take some drastic changes, or it may be where you have to find that will inside to say, enough. I want to be able to live my life. I want this relationship. I want to figure out this. Because the relationships, even though this is, kind of a love relationship reading, with those relationships, if you don't understand this person here, the one you look in the mirror at, it's going to make it harder to understand and work with and be able to stand your ground, have your barriers and boundaries, because even in relationships there are boundaries to a point, and that's where you have to be able to navigate that. And that's what's coming up, is this is a good time for you to step into that role of, I'm setting a boundary, I need to have my personal life, I'm going to work on myself and that. And if that opens up the door for relationships, then great. And if you are kind of flirting with the idea because you've done a lot of that work and you're looking at relationships, these are advises to do not give up your personhood just because of a relationship. It's saying be able to stand on your own, because if two people who stand on their own come together, they come together in massive strength, is what I'm hearing. So they're really wanting to focus on that balance and making sure that you're not overworking and finding inner balance, because I'm getting the image that you're getting ready to change a few things in your life, and one of those could be status from single to otherwise. So fire singles, definitely a good thing to work on. Focus on that heart meditation, work on bringing your attention there, and see what your guides, guardians, and angels have to say. Work with God Source Divine on that heart chakra energy and see what pops up for you. So now we'll hop over to our fire in couples. Are either you're the fire in the relationship or you're in a relationship with the fire sign. So we'll see where we're at. So our chakra is number 8, play. That is a very interesting picture on that card. Sorry, got distracted. The lion has an elephant's trunk. So what I'm getting with this one is remember to be playful in life. Don't take things so serious in the relationship. Too much seriousness in anything can actually lead to people not wanting to be around said situation. And with this one, what I'm hearing is definitely when you can find the fun within, when you can find that joy, that happiness, that playful aspect, it's going to refresh the relationship overall. And fire couples, this is just that little reminder, do things that are spontaneous, fun, and don't forget to laugh. It doesn't matter how goofy the situation is, finding laughter is going to make that blossom, and you're going to remember it later because it's like, oh, you remember that one time, and it's still going to be funny down the road. So that is a really vibrant green, sorry. We're in the second chakra, so it's your sacral chakra, the one just below the belly button, and it is planetary association with this one is Mercury, and Mercury is associated with the Roman god of Mercury, the winged-footed messenger for the gods, and in Buddha traditions, he's associated with Buddha himself. This character has wisdom that transcends boundaries of the mundane world and deftly juggle the extremities of world dualities. Known for auspicious qualities, Mercury's symbolic nature is youthful, intelligent, analytical, progressive, inventive, risk-taking, quick-witted, and very open to communication. And your key words are innovative thinking, powerful ideas, versatility, communication, adventurous opportunities, that sounds fun, wit, playfulness, recreation, amusement, and travel. Fire couples, if things are being less than fiery, in the good way, definitely find ways to liven things up. They're saying that this is a good time to have fun, relax. It's coming up on Yule season. It's no reason to, oh, well, we've got to be stressed out because this party, that party, gifts, projects, cooking, or don't worry about it so much. People like to be around other people who are having fun, and you're no exception to this. So what they're saying right now before we get into the tarot is find reasons just to have fun. If you're going to a party because it's expected of you and neither one of you want to go, don't go. If one wants to go and the other one doesn't, as long as everyone's okay with it, the person who wants to go have fun. Or if you're going to support that other person, go with them and then stay for a little while and you can take off afterwards. But have fun with anything you're doing is what I'm hearing, fire couples. This is not a time to be super serious, whereas fire singles, definitely a little more serious. Fire couples, find reasons to laugh, find reasons to enjoy yourself. And my guides are being a little bit racy today. Even in the bedroom, find reasons to laugh, have fun. Literally tickle fight type stuff. Don't take everything so serious where, well, it has to be this inflaming, desirous passion. And no, find reasons to giggle even there, because it's not worth being so serious about, is what I keep hearing. Your first tarot is the Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. The work part is really not applicable for you guys because you're both in good spaces is what I'm hearing. But what it's saying is to bring that fun, bring that success, bring that reminder of what it means to be a couple back. Because it says you're doing self-employment. That doesn't mean that so much with work. What I'm hearing with that part is the couple, you two together, is what is bonding that relationship and what's building it. Spend some time, even with the chaos of the holidays, spend some time with each other. Even if it's like, oh, well, we've got this party and that party. Is it really necessary? If not, stay home together. Let the kids go to do their thing. If you've got little minions running around, let them go to a friend's house for a sleepover and just have fun. That allows you to enjoy yourselves. Watch that funny movie you've been putting off. Read that funny book. Play Twister however you want to play it. But definitely spend the time to enjoy is what I'm hearing with this. Your second card is the King of Earth. So you've got some very good grounding energy going on with both of these Earth cards. It's also saying work on the hearth and home, not so much the outside world. King of Earth, generous, professional, responsible, and practical. A successful time, confidently accepting opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. This is definitely saying you guys have done a lot together. Even if you're a new relationship, that doesn't mean you don't have a history of some form. And what this card is bringing forward is use that history to your advantage. If you know that certain things make your partner light up, whether it's flowers, coming home to a freshly cooked dinner, going out spontaneously to another dinner, rose petal baths, things like that, they sound cheesy and they're a nightmare to clean up, but something like that could definitely be the fun and giggly type energy that's coming forward, because what I'm getting overall from this is this right here with these two earth energies, this is about home, this is about stability, this is about the strength between a couple and a bond that is building. And that's what I'm getting from this reading for the fire couples. Work with the energy of the sacral chakra, which tends to be a bit more amorous than some of the other ones, but with the earth energy that's coming forward, it's also saying this is a time for hearth and home, spending that time finding laughter. The holidays can be stressful on their own. They don't need to be stressful at home. And that's what they're saying, is during this time period, really spend the time to enjoy each other, tap into each other, and find reasons to laugh. It doesn't matter what it's about. Find reasons to laugh. Don't laugh at people, laugh with people, because when you laugh at them, it's degrading. If you laugh with them, it's funny. So find reasons to just be joyful and happy in the relationship, and allow that energy to flow out into the world around you. And notice how things change when you start focusing more on that joy and happiness part. So with that, I'll let you guys and gals go. I hope you have an awesome month of December. Singles, do the work. You've got a lot of things in the future I am getting the vibe for. Couples, you're already there, so have fun with where you're at. It can get better or worse. It's all dependent on how you take things. So with that, I will let you guys go. Have a great month of December. Find reasons to laugh. Stay safe if you're traveling, and I will see you in the next video.